Okay, beautiful. Hello, everyone, to our subconscious healing meditation. And this is Eduardo, my husband, the new intuitive.
Hi, everybody. Nice to see everybody here.
I'm Vivian Ramos Ruiz, intuitive and subconscious healer. We're both intuitive and subconscious healers. And we're having it's already the third event, our third session, our third group healing session. And with the help of the Enlighten Me machine, I'm just going to show it here. For those who haven't seen the machine yet, it's the Enlighten Me machine. It is our friend and companion. It helps us to support the healing. It serves as an antenna, so it kind of brings down the high vibrational frequencies. And when we merge our energies with the EM, we are enlightened too. So we experience those high vibrational frequencies, and we have access to the blocks that are there in our subconscious mind and clear them on a group level.
Yeah, it's like the frequency of love. That's the beautiful thing. And we showed it before. It's made out of copper. There's a lot of gems. One of our friends and colleagues, Daniel, made this, and it's got just a beautiful resonant energy. Just nice to have natural stones. And this thing is pretty heavy. Believe me, this thing, you have to hold it. It's like an exercise, even with one hand, but it's pretty heavy. Go ahead.
Yeah, just what I wanted to say. We don't need it to do the clearing, but it's nice to have it either way.
Yeah.
It's just nice to have that little support here. So
what are we going to do today? What theme or what did you find for today? When you feel into people's energies, what are you feeling?
What I'm feeling for today is really to have a look at the past and to have a look at the attachments that we have to our past and to the past version of us, because we all evolve and grow with each and every experience that we have. But sometimes it is in our mind and in our body that we hold on to either past lessons, past experiences, or past versions of ourselves, which are no longer the truth, which we are actually hesitating to let go of, but which are in our best and highest good to unattach from and let go of. So that is the theme of today. And everything that is in the past is basically the non-truth. And everything that is in the now is the truth. And sometimes the mind has the tendency just to bring us into the past, to distract us from our life purpose, from our path. That is our life purpose. That is the true us. And
I feel like there's questions popping up. I could, as an intuitive, I could just feel that for people who see this here or now or later on, it's not a bad thing to go into the past. It's, if you had a birthday, but some of us didn't have like the ideal childhood, or if there's type of trauma. And I like to say this, trauma to me is a big word. Trauma as a child could be somebody took away your pencil. These are napkins. These are tissues. I just grabbed them off the table. If you were, 7 years old at school and somebody took your napkins or your tissues, like, oh, they took it from me. My mother gave that to me. That's a trauma for you at age 7. That can be a trauma because somebody took your pencil. Someone took this. Someone took your lunch money. That's an obvious one. But that's a trauma. So that's the attachments that we're looking to get rid of. We go back and that's what we're going to feel into. So it's those attachments, those negative programs that are running in the subconscious that just no longer serve. Those old programs that come from our existence, our family. And where else do you feel these come from?
Yeah, from teachers as well, like how they graded us at school. Like, for example, I'm just not good at math, or I'm just a bad reader, and then we attach to those statements that we think about ourselves and that we think to be true. And I was never, and another example is, I was never good at this, I was never good at running, why should I be good at running now? And it's comparing yourself to the past as well.
Yeah. Another thing in the past that we talked to a friend today, and the person said the person had a limiting belief, and that's okay. They said somebody had told him that I'm a loser. I'm a loser. And after he says, I guess I'm a loser. And after we said, hey, wait, you just owned it. You owned what somebody else said. That was somebody else's past, because that's what they felt, or even if they said it as a joke. But sometimes these things, these limiting beliefs, these ideas, these beliefs, they're not even ours. We get them from, quote, friends, Facebook friends, from television, and it almost sounds ridiculous. So that's some of it was felt good to expand on that.
Yeah, beautiful. So what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna go into a nice and rhythmic breath. And we are going to pull out those limiting beliefs from the deepest level possible, like from our subconscious mind, the DNA. And once those limiting beliefs are being pulled out, they're gonna dissipate into the sun, into a black hole, we're gonna allow them to dissipate, to be dissolved. So you can support this healing by just imagining all those limiting beliefs popping up from your body, from your energetic field, and then allow them to leave, allow them to go. Okay, and as I'm tuning into the Enlighten Me machine, the limiting beliefs will just come up. And those are, keep in mind, those are not affirmations. Those are limiting beliefs.
They're false.
They're false.
What's coming up, please do not dwell on what comes up. Just allow it to come up from your beingness, like Vivian just said, and allow it just like a passing cloud. Imagine it going once again into the sun, into a black hole. It can go into the earth to ground itself. And if you feel a charge, maybe you need to do more love work on that. But even say thank you, goodbye, say goodbye. Go ahead.
Okay, beautiful. So everybody taking a breath and slowly breathe out. So releasing here some energy. And gonna merge our energies now with the EM healing frequency. Okay. I am the past is the first one. I am the past. Allow it to come up wherever you feel it in your body. I am the past. I am past experiences. Read it. We allow it to come up. We remove it from our subconscious mind, from our DNA, from every level of our being, from our ancestral lineages. I am past experiences. The past equals me. There is no distinction between the old me and the new me. There is no distinction between my ego and my higher self. Just allow that to come to the surface, to bubble, to be dissipated, to be dissolved. My past is who I am and who I will be. Past is identical with the future. There's no distinction between past and future. Allow it to bubble up. There's no distinction between past and future. I will always be who I was. That's a limiting belief. Allow that to come up. Allowing it to dissipate, to be dissolved. From every cell of your body, we remove it from every level of your being, past, present, future. From your DNA. The past defines me. I'm expected to be my past by other people. Others expect me to be the past version of myself because that's how they know me. That's all they know about me. Allow it to come up. From every cell of your body, every level of your being, your subconscious mind, your DNA. Just to allow it to be dissolved. Now a truth wants to come through, which is, I am the new me in each and every moment. I cannot be defined like the ego, like the mind wants to define me. That is not possible. I cannot be defined. I cannot be defined, and I choose to accept that. I cannot be categorized. I cannot be categorized as past, present, future, because I am the now, and I live in every moment. Integrating that at every level of your being. And categorization is what's keeping your energy low, what's keeping you in a box, in that box that we call identity or false identity, in that attached to false limiting beliefs. Because you categorize yourself as good, you categorize yourself as bad, and you get all different adjectives. So you're gonna let go of that. You're gonna let go of that box, of that categorization. And limiting belief here is I can be labeled. Allow that to come up. I can be labeled by myself, by others. I can be labeled. It is possible to label myself, to give myself a name. Therefore, it is possible to be labeled. We're going to allow it to be removed from every level of your being, from your subconscious mind, DNA, family lineages. This is me, similarly. This is me. And I'm seeing your body, your appearance. This is me. My body is me, my appearance is me. That is some kind of superficial energy around that. So you're going to allow it to dissipate into the sun or into a black hole. Allow it to be dissolved. Allow it to be cleansed from every level of your being, every level of your consciousness, subconscious mind, DNA, your whole universe, and also the ancestral images. Your appearance defines you. That is the limiting belief. My appearance defines me. I'm tall, I'm small, I'm thick, I'm thin. That's limiting belief. My appearance defines me. And my appearance defines my talent, my strengths, my weaknesses. Just another limiting belief. My appearance defines my strengths and my weaknesses. Allow it to dissipate from every level of your being. There is that association. I have a small brain, I have a small head, I have a small brain, therefore I'm not as intelligent as others. It's just an example, but there's like that, in that sense, that my appearance determines my abilities. Okay. Beautiful. And now we're just gonna, now you can open your eyes, and at the end we're just gonna form a ball of pure consciousness. And what we're gonna do is we bring pure consciousness, please come between my hands. We bring pure consciousness between our hands and allow ourselves to cleanse ourselves with the ball of pure consciousness. We start at the feet and we bring all the residuals, all residual energies, we clear it with pure consciousness. Allow it to be dissipated. Dissipate. Gonna do that for the whole group. Now just imagine like a pure white light tornado taking off anything that's not serving you, and just, okay, that feels really good. Would you like to add to that, my love? Anyone?
Yeah, that was really, that was powerful. I almost went into like, not a sleep, but a really just comfortable. And let's stay on that theme. That was beautiful. I am not my past. And remember, anytime these are coming up, once again, it's just allow them just to leave your essence, your being. And like I was gonna say Vivi, if you don't know her, also call her Vivi, Vivian. It's like what Vivi said here is like, just allow them to go, and they're being removed from every level of your being. And sometimes what she might say, she said it a minute ago, like it could be your mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, your subconscious. There's a lot of words we could use here, your DNA, your every cell of your body. And it's just really just allow it to leave your space. And that feels good. And there's no perfect way to do this. It's just what feels good. And I like what Vivi said when she said, even at the end there, you may have, I don't know if you caught it there, but she said you could put a tornado. And just you could also do that. Just imagine a beautiful white tornado taking this energy out. And at the end, what she did, of course, was just make another pure consciousness ball. But you could also imagine, just imagine a tornado coming around you, taking any remnants or anything that wasn't cleared fully, just let it go into the sun, and then just fill yourself up with love, and that's beautiful. So let's go a little bit deeper, and let's still continue on the theme of I'm not my past and what's there as I feel into the group's energy. And once again, this is for anybody, whoever watches it later. I'm going to feel into, we're all one. And I feel into the energy here. I'm going to say, okay, what's here? Get into that rhythmic breath again. Breathe in for about 3 or 4 seconds. Hold for a couple and breathe out. And allow any thoughts just to go into the sun. This is your time. Put yourself first in this moment. And I'm going to ask, what do we need to get rid of that's in our past? That's in the subconscious mind here. Without my past, I will be nothing. Allow that phrase. Don't explore it. Just allow the phrase to come up and go into the sun.
Yeah, it's like a thought pattern that
Yep.
was trapped in your body.
Yep.
You allow it to come up from our DNA or subconscious mind.
Without my thought, I will be nothing.
Without my past.
Oh, thank you. The next one here. Without my past, I will disappear. Allow that to go into the sun. If I get rid of my past, I will forget my childhood. Allow that to go. If I forget my past, I will forget my parents and my loved ones. There we go. Beautiful. I must remember. Allow that phrase to go. I am incomplete without my past. If I forget my past, that means I didn't love anyone. Allow this to go. There we go. I must hold on to my memories. This feels like a big one for the group. And just allow this to go and don't explore it too much. My memories are my life, or my memories make my life. It feels like it's true, but it's not. My memories are my life. This sounds funny, but it says, without my memories, I'll forget how to get dressed in the morning. Without my past, I will forget how to get dressed in the morning. Just allow it to go.
It's like I forget how to function on a daily basis.
Yeah, it's like I will forget how to function on a daily basis without my past. The same thing, just allow it to go. Beautiful. I'm afraid to let go of the past. I'm afraid. Okay. I need my past because it is safe. That's false. Allow that to come up and go. There we go. I need the past because it's familiar. It's an old friend.
What's familiar is good. Another limiting belief.
Yeah, right. Along with that one is what's familiar is good and necessary. Allow that to go. My past, the energy's coming in. It's like my past is like an old teddy bear. I need my teddy bear or my blanket. Allow that to go. Whatever your favorite thing was as a child. Nope, it's okay. It's okay to be without that favorite doll, that favorite teddy bear, that toy, that comfort, that stuffed animal. 1, 2, and 3. Knowing my past only makes me stronger. Allow that to go. This next one may seem like a truth, but it's not. I must know my past so I will not repeat my mistakes. Allow that to come up and go. I must know my past so that I will not make the same mistakes. We learn lessons and move on. Allow that to go. There we go. And I'm getting one final one here. Just taking a breath and stay in that beautiful breathing rhythm here. Without my past, I will cease to exist. Be gentle with yourself, taking a breath, and return to the space when you're ready. Beautiful. And if you have some water, you could take a drink. And it feels like we're gonna just talk for a few minutes and then we're gonna bring in some truths. We're gonna ask the enlighten me machine or just a beautiful frequency. Some truths were already coming in, but it's like when I felt into the energy of the group, like our higher self, I felt like, no, continue on the theme. I didn't want to go back and forth. No, let's just stay in this beautiful area where things are just coming out of us, so to speak. And now, if you have any questions, this is being recorded. You can unmute yourself, talk now, or you could write it in the chat. And after, if you want to talk after, we'll turn it off the recording. We'll turn off the recording. You could speak after. But feel free to just unmute yourself. You should have the ability. Or just give us a thumbs up if you need help unmuting.
Okay.
And do you have something to add here?
And yeah, it was just beautiful how like it was almost like one limiting belief attached to another, and they all came up to the surface, and they all like I saw them all dissipating and dissolving. And yeah, that is that is the work that we're basically doing, and the benefits of letting go of the past is we're not gonna relive the past. We're not gonna relive the same experiences, the same memories that we lived before, and we're not going to relive the same experiences that we had when we were that older version of us, as we already found out, like in each and every moment, each and every day we evolve, and that also means we have new experiences, and we don't have to hold on to past lessons even if they were detrimental. to us, or if we judge those lessons as terrible. Sometimes we have things in the past like traumas that we don't want to relive, but we're still holding on to them. So that's why letting go of that is also letting go of a burden in our lives, is what I'm feeling. And it is allowing us to live our lives more freely, and also slows down the aging process. Because of course those energies from the past, they're like trapped in our bodies. So when we release them, it's slowing down the aging process too. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah.
That's such a good point, because these energies, like, or these traumas, like even the words that were coming up, if you felt one had more of a charge, like, oh, that's when you might want to look at later on, like in more depth, or go a little bit personal. Do it yourself, save some money and time, do it yourself, or you could ask one of us to help you later with the session, but save your money and do it, try to do it yourself, try to learn how to go deeper. But like Vivian was saying, like somebody's like, when they have a charge, what you want to do is just be really gentle with yourself. For now, just allow them to leave the body, these limiting beliefs, these denied aspects, and just be in that space. What I'm feeling is I'm feeling the word explore the true you beyond these statements, because the monkey mind, the ego mind, the internal saboteur will dwell on these statements. So that's what, be very gentle on yourself. If you find yourself thinking a lot, or going to details, instead of using your natural intuition. We all have this intuition. Women have it more than men. I mean, that's the truth. Some men, we question too much stuff. We're too tough. We got to do it this way. I can figure it out. I can lift the boulder. I can lift the rock. Let me figure it out. And, I hurt my back. Instead of a woman, women are smarter than men. Okay, that's what I have found in my journey. I admit it. It was like, and so, like Vivian, like she'll tell me to do something, and I'll just tune into my intuition. I go, yeah, you know what? It feels right. And so that's what, like, in even the clients that I have, like a high percentage in the 90s are women. It's like, I wish men would be able to go a little bit deeper and explore their own well-being, like on a mental, spiritual, and emotional level. And so why am I saying this? Is I feel into the group's energy, like, what does this mean here? I'm getting the word is like, see yourself as a beautiful work in progress, and meaning that it's continued growth. Because sometimes I'm seeing the image of like a hole. Some of us have a limiting belief that I'm stepping in a hole, like, I stepped in that hole again. I'm in the back. I have not made progress. Yes, you have. And you have, because you're questioning it. And just be very gentle with yourself. If you find that there's a space that you keep slipping or stepping into that same hole, and see it, I'm seeing the word opportunity, right? It's an opportunity. Because we go back and say, hey, at least I know where I need to work on myself. I need some self-love. Do you feel something with that?
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that too.
And that's what I've noticed. You have something to add?
It's just like about reliving, like and then the regret that we relive that again.
There you go.
It's
Yeah,
like the regret, keeps us even lower, like in a lower frequency.
Yeah.
So,
what is regret? Okay, look at the definition. Let's see. Let's look up the word regret. Just raise your hand if you regret something, like right? It's just we think about something like, I regret that. I should have invested in Apple computer stock, or I should have bought that. Sometimes I went to the market now, and then I came home, and they closed early in Spain, at least in Valencia. Some of the markets here close at 9:30 p.m. And I came home and I thought, oh no, I didn't buy the bananas. And I was like, oh no, I wanted my favorite bananas. It's like, I made like a coconut smoothie thing with blueberries. And I said, this would be perfect with bananas. And I regretted buying the bananas. And then and this just happened like half an hour ago. And my essence, my being said, no, enjoy what's in front of you. You see what happens? Like, I had this beautiful bowl of coconut yogurt, fresh blueberries. And then I had frozen blueberries from the fridge, because it's kind of warm here. And then we also had I got a little bit of chocolate, and I grated chocolate, and it had something else in there. Yeah. It has some raspberries. Thank you. It had black raspberries, and I put a little bit of nuts. And then my essence, my higher self said exactly what she said about regret. Like, why have regret? I regretted not buying the bananas, yet I had this beautiful bowl. My essence, my higher self said, enjoy what you have in front of you. So see what the regret does, the internal saboteur, the monkey mind. I had this beautiful bowl and it tasted delicious, but my mind said, it's missing the bananas. It focused on what was not there. And for me to run and go grab another, I could go somewhere else and find some bananas, come back an hour later. I did it. That would have spoiled the moment. That would have given into that feeling that I'm missing something. Instead, my higher self said, you're complete. It's beautiful. Just enjoy what you have. And it tasted, how does it taste?
It was really good. It
Yeah, it
tasted
was
really
great.
good. Okay, let's go into.
Oh, I wanted to read regret. Just real quick. According to the Google dictionary that said, what is regret? Let's just look into the official dictionary here. Regret, feel sad, repentant. Ooh, that's kind of religion there, huh? There's something, repent. Or disappointed over, and in parentheses it says something that one has done or failed to do. Wow, you have failed to do. So for me, not having a banana, who was telling me I failed?
Your mind.
My mind.
Your internal saboteur.
My internal saboteur, you failed to get a banana. Oh, I failed. And I'm feeling small. That could take me to a trauma of, oh, I feel into my energy. I'm being told that at age 11, it took me into a trauma feeling that in school that I forgot to do like my homework or something. My homework, yeah, it was like something I forgot to do. And like, oh no, I forgot. See, if you could muscle test or feel into the energy. So that's what happened there. That's what we do in our work. We go a lot deeper. And there was like the inner child or whatever you want to call it. And so that's by getting rid of these things, it takes away those connections and just be open to it. So thank you, for being here in this space because I'm able to do this. We're both able to do this because everybody is open here and we're flowing to everybody's energy. This message is for all of us. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. So we're gonna go ahead and continue now with bringing in some truths from the from the universe really to feel that energy. So you can go back into your breath, close your eyes again. Slowly breathe out. And slow down your breath so your body will also get into that relaxed state. So clearing this energy, bringing in again EM energy. What's coming through is truth is everlasting and truth is always present. And we are truth and we are in the now in each and every moment. We're living in each and every moment. And it's not necessary to drag the past around with us like a burden. So we choose to let it go. And each and every one of us is now asked to just imagine that you have a backpack. And that backpack symbolizes the past or past regrets that you drag around with you. And in that space where we are supported by universal truth, we just release that backpack off of our shoulders and cut the cords to that. I'm safe to let it go. I'm safe to delete memories that are non-beneficial to me. I'm safe to forget the past because the past does not define my future. I create a new future based on the now. And that is what you truly want. That is what your essence want. Your essence want to create a new life, a new future that is based on your true self's gifts and abilities rather than the failures of the past and the letdowns of the past, because they are no longer true. Since you are no longer the person you were 7 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago. Let's integrate that into everyone's being, into everyone's. I'm safe to move forward. I'm safe to move forth with strength, truth, being in the now, being in the present moment, knowing myself in the now, forgetting my old self, the old version of myself that was never the true me to begin with. I was safe to be me. I'm safe to move forward as me, as my true self. I'm safe to create a new life. I'm safe to create a new future. And integrate those truths into every level of your being, into your DNA, your subconscious mind. As we gently shift those non-truths, the backpack, the attachment to that backpack on a group level. Feels really good. Yeah. So
I'm gonna ask just for a few more truths here. Does that feel okay?
yeah, that feels okay.
Yeah. And remember, the original theme is that I am not the past. And as Vivian said, it's about being in the now. And we've heard that phrase before. But the truth to integrate as I feel into this, that I am life itself. Just feel that integrate into every level of your being, every cell of your body. I am life itself. The next one that's coming is I am breath. I am the breath. That feels like it takes us into the present moment. I am the breath. And feel that as you take in a breath, feel it. I'm being told, feel it coming in through your nostrils, into your lungs. I am breath. I'm getting the words, I am light. It's more than the body. We are light. We are essence. Just feel that. It's like a shiny, glittery. Just feel that light come into you. You already are the light, but bring in more, intensify, illuminate. I am light. I am the light. And the last one here, which you already know, is I am love. I am love. Allow it to integrate into every level of your being, every cell of your body. And your essence, your higher self will know where to take this love, this extra light of love into those parts of your body, your physical body, where there might be dim, where there's little shadow or shade. Bring in the light, intensify it. I am love. Just see yourself getting filled up with light and love. Even this energy going into your body, into your field, out of your skin, right above your head, below your feet, your shoulders, side to side. And just imagine wrapping yourself in gold. Wrap your body in gold or your whole field to lock this energy in for 24 hours, if not more. Be gentle with yourself as you still taking that breath, breathe out, and you return to this space.
Beautiful. Thank you. That was amazing. And what was also coming through is you can always go back to that space of inner love and inner peace. And you can always go back.
Yes. Yeah, just get into a meditative state and come back here just to ground yourself. And it almost feels like I rested. It's like, oh, I'm ready to go run or something.
Yeah, and shake it off, shake the energies off, because we did a beautiful clearing here. We healed a lot. So it really feels good for some of you to move your body and shake it off.
Yeah. So thank you guys very much.
Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you, Perpetua. Thank you, Veronica.